In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to test the file upload functionality on a website using UIlicious. UIlicious is an online tool for testing websites across browsers. Today, we're going to look at two different websites with a file upload functionality. The first one is this online CSV editor. Here we have a button which says open for uploading a CSV file to the editor. So let's upload this persons.csv, and now we can see the contents has been loaded onto the page. The second website that we're going to test is this free online image resizer made by Shopify. And over here we can see there's a drag and drop interface for uploading a file. Let's pull a file over, a photo like this cat photo, and let's press the submit button to resize our photo. Okay, so let's start with the first website, the online CSV editor. We're going to be using the professional edition of UIlicious Studio. Let's start by creating a new test file, and we'll name this test how to test file upload. And we begin with i.go to go to the website that we want to test, the online CSV editor. And next we want to upload a CSV file to the editor application. But before that, we need to add the file to our test project so that it can be referenced in our test script. So let's click on this plus button and then upload a file. We'll upload this persons.csv. Now our file is uploaded over here, persons.csv. And now we can proceed with our test to upload the file. To upload the file, you need to use the i.upload command. And the first parameter you expect is the file input field that you want to target. So what is the file input field that we want to target for this CSV application? We know that if we click on the open button, that opens up a file dialog, but the open button is not an file input field, it is an open button. So let's have a look at what this is underneath the hood, inspect, and let's look for input where the type is equals to file. And you can see there is a file input button over here. It's hidden to a human being. As you can see from the crosshairs, there's a 1x1 pixel where the file input field is. But we also know that the open button over here is the label for the file input field. So we can target this file input field by using its label, which is the open button. So let's go ahead and target the open button, which will upload the file to the hidden input field. And then what we are going to do is we are going to reference our file over here, which is persons.csv. Okay. If you have a folder, you can reference a file inside a folder like so. Let's move this persons.csv into our files folder. And then we can simply add the files folder right in front of the path to the CSV file. Now finally, let's give it a short wait for the application to process our CSV file, and we'll run the test. Okay, so now our test is complete and we have navigated to the online CSV editor, and we are able to upload our file to the file input field, which is the labeled with the open button. And we can see from the screenshot that the contents of our file is uploaded to the application. Okay, so now let's take a look at the image resizer application by Shopify. And you can see over here there's also an upload now button. Let's have a look at this upload now button and look for our file input field. So if we inspect the upload now button, we can see that it's not attached to any file input field. It's not a label for any file input field. So we need to go and find our file input field. Let's search our HTML for input element where the type is equals to file. Let's enter that, and you can see we have one result, 1 out of 1 result, and this is a hidden input field that we can target. So we use input type equals to file as the label to target our file input field. Okay, let's come back to UIlicious Studio to update our test and test the Shopify image resizer. First, let's go to our application, the Shopify resizer app, and then we want to target the input field where the type of the field is a file, and there's exactly only one of that. And then we want to upload an image. So let's go and upload this very cute photo of a cat in a Christmas tree. Let's update the path. This is the file that we want to upload. And then before we what we need to do next is to click on the submit button. So we'll do I.click submit, and finally wait for 3 seconds for Shopify to resize our photo. Let's run this test. So now our test is completed, and you can see our photo is uploaded to the application and correctly resized. So yeah, that's how you test upload with UIlicious.